First, note in 1981, you saw price and relative strength working in the same direction. But then in 1981, started the big secular bull market that lasted until 1999-2000, you saw the energy sector underperform from 81 to 1999. The other point I would make that starting in 1999-2000, which was the start of the next secular bear market that occurred for equities, we started seeing the energy sector and also basic materials begin to work again. And the energy sector had been a relative outperformer from 1999 all the way into about 2011, 2012, where once again we're seeing the energy sector's relative performance roll over. And the point that I'm really trying to make to people, and actually it's one of the biggest questions that I get from institutional clients, Brian, is what is happening with the energy sector? Should we still continue to add to positions here? And our answer is no. If history does rhyme or repeat, this is a sector that's going to be a relative laggard for a long time, and there's a lot of other better places to put your money to work.
We were expecting basically, maybe a small bounce in the number, but overall we're expecting that the manufacturing environment is going to remain weak for a long time. I think you've got to draw a distinction between the manufacturing economy and the rest of China's economy. The manufacturing economy has three problems, right? The first problem is excess capacity, which is being worked out. The second problem is SOE reform, which is causing consolidation, and that's pulling back the manufacturing production numbers. And the third and most important thing is that we have zero growth in world trade. China is the manufacturing hub for the world. There's no growth in world trade, partly because the global trend towards outsourcing is now reversing, and we're seeing manufacturing being brought back to the main mature markets.
I do think it's a very bad scandal for Volkswagen. It's not like the GM ignition switch scandal where it was a safety issue, but this went on for so long and was so calculated and premeditated, it seems, that it's remarkable. And, there's so many dimensions to this. The amount of market capitalization that Volkswagen shares have shed over the last couple of trading days alone, this is more than $30 billion, is equal to the entire market capitalization of Fiat Chrysler and Peugeot combined. And that doesn't even count the beginning of the class action lawsuits and everything else we're going to see. The magnitude of this can't be overstated, but again, it's not a safety, life and death issue like some others.